What is going on, everybody? We're back on it. Tokyo Ghoul 55 and 56. We got introduced to some pretty like late game end boss level characters. I mean, we know because I've seen the anime, all 4 seasons of it, that it's like it's like spoilers if you haven't seen all of Attack on Titan. It's kind of like an Attack on Titan situation where like Kaneki ends up becoming this like thing that has to be put down. Like he just ends up evolving into like the pure, like he just ends up becoming the monster, kind of like how Aaron ends up just like becoming like the end, like that's what it comes down to. So I'm not gonna say the people that we got introduced to are like the final end game bosses, but like as far as like the baddies of the group go, they're pretty far up there. I don't know how many chapters it is in total because I know you have Tokyo Ghoul and Tokyo Ghoul Re or whatever. I think there's like 150 of this, and then there's another 100 plus. So let's say 300 odd chapters. That some of like the like end game level guys are getting introduced in like chapter 50, which seems crazy. Like it's so early, but I can't remember because I know some people were saying some of the previous chapters were going to be like kind of in manga only, wasn't expanded in the anime. So I don't know if we get introduced to them that early. But we'll see. Just kind of where we left off. He's in the lion's den of it. Like he's deep in enemy territory here. So it's not great, but we'll jump into it and see what we get. Let's go over here, turn the volume up on that, come over here, and turn this down. Recording. Mic is on. All right. Chapter 55. Escape? How? It's crawling with guards outside, and I don't think I can make a sound decision right now. I know it's sudden and hard to believe, but all I can say is that you have to trust me. I honestly just can't stand seeing anybody else get hurt. You don't want to be here a second longer than you have to be, do you? No, but then hear us out and you'll know. We're serious. Okay. Is there really a way out of here? And how much can I trust? Yeah. Hey Kaneki, can I ask you something before I take you to the others? He wants to know what really happened to Rize. That's what he really wants to know. Is it true that Rize-san was killed? Yeah. I don't know myself if she was killed, but I'm almost certain she's no longer with us. I'm sorry I kept quiet about it. I see. You don't want me to be upset when we spoke at the cafe, huh? You didn't want me to be upset. I knew you were a good guy. That must have been really hard to hear. I'm sure he wants to know about how a part of Rize was transplanted into me too. I think that's what the whole Ghoul world wants to know right now. In here. Yeah, I'm sure this will go over great. Hey guys, this is Ken Kaneki. We met at the cafe. Oh, that's right. Well, I'm sorry they got you two. I couldn't disobey them in that situation. Can we even... The more people you add to it, the deeper and deeper it goes with the chance that, like, can I trust anybody here? It's like Banjo, okay, that's one. But then we add how many others? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9 others, bro. The chance that one of them doesn't run and tell, isn't scared, isn't already working for somebody else to make sure that nothing like this happens is so risky. These guys were in the 11th ward while I was the leader, so you can trust them. Can we, though? One of them is still a kid. But man, I can't believe a one-eyed ghoul really exists. I've never met one before. Me neither. I hear Algiri's leader is one too. Oh. There's a one-eyed ghoul here? Supposedly we haven't actually seen him though. That's Owl Girl, no? I think. They say a one-eyed ghoul like you controls the tree. We don't know who he is, but they call him the One-Eyed King. Low-level guys like us don't really know how the organization's structured. But we do think Tatara and Noro are direct subordinates of the One-Eyed King. Okay. Can't believe we got introduced to Tatara and Noro like 50 chapters in. Tatara was the man sitting in the chair, right? Yeah, he oversees most of Aogiri. He's obviously a strong ghoul, but he's also smart. A ghoul called Noro is temporarily in charge of the 11th Ward. He doesn't say anything, he's just kind of there. But he does eat a hell of a lot. He's kind of creepy that way. There are 4 other officers besides Noro in the 11th Ward. Yamori, the Ben brothers, and Ayato Kirishima. Jason Yamori. Yamori is a sadistic and highly skilled fighter. Yeah. He's originally from the 13th Ward where a bunch of thieves live. Killing wasn't enough for him after a while, so he started going after doves. We don't know which ward the Ben brothers are from, but they used to be leaders of a large group of ghouls. Most of the Aogiri ghouls in the 11th Ward are their men. They say they're deeply devoted to the One-Eyed King's ideas. Ayato caught the attention of Tatara and was recruited into Aogiri when he was wreaking havoc across the wards. Seems like he's also deeply into the Aogiri's idea of ruling ghouls and humans with power. I'm supposed to be one of his guys. When the leadership group is here in the hideout, we can't do anything reckless. Attempting an escape would be out of the question. But they've been away from this hideout pretty frequently these days. Noro and Ayato leave to meet with other leaders every 6 days. Jason goes to town every 4 days and doesn't come back for an entire day. And the Ben brothers never leave this place. So those are the 2 we'd have to deal with. I see. So if they leave exactly at those intervals, on the 12th day, there are only 2 leaders in the hideout. If we can somehow hold off the Ben brothers... What day are we on today? 7 days since the last overlap day. But we don't know if they'll follow that pattern again. If they stick to that schedule, it'll be 5 days from now. I'm liking the calendar layout there. We could really use your help, Kaneki. We need as much manpower as we can get to improve our chances. I get the picture, but are you sure I should be a part of a plan this important? You just met me, how can you trust me? I mean, I'm not going to tip them off. What are you talking about? Yeah, you're thinking too much. If Banjo brought you here, we trust you. Yeah, you're good in our book. Brother. Dude, was dumb necessary? Oh, sorry. I don't know, but it didn't sound like it. They all seem to trust Banjo. I'm beginning to feel like it could work. What will we do after we escape? Actually, I haven't thought that far ahead. They've got to get so far, they're like completely out of the ward. And you just saw that they can just show up and scoop you from other wards, so it's like... It'd be pretty rough for us outside of Tokyo, too. If only we knew somebody in the underground. I may happen to know. The 20th ward, maybe Mr. Yoshimura will take you in? I'll talk to him if I have to. The 20th ward, huh? Turn that volume down a little bit. That'd be the perfect place for us. I personally want to find out about this Dr. Kano, who was involved in Rize-san's death too. You too, right, Kaneki? Yeah, I do. Alright then. We'll head to the 20th ward when we get out. You're really a nice guy, Kaneki. Exactly how you look. I need to stop worrying about Mr. Yoshimura right now. We need to get out of here first. Oh, scene change. Sir, a sudden visitor from the main office. Who is it? The commanding investigator of the 11th Ward Special Task Force. The commanding investigator? Is he a big shot? Oh, for sure. So don't bite him. Considering the current situation, they must be planning on heightening ghoul countermeasures. So all I can't do is bite him, among other things. Yo, we're here. Yo, been waiting for you, Shinohara. Special Investigator Itsuki. Well, you seem awfully happy. Wasn't sure why you called me at first. Of course, I'm in charge of the operation. It's a huge opportunity for me. How can I not be happy? If this goes well, becoming an executive officer is a real possibility. Mr. Marude? I'm assuming that's his name. I've never been too fond of him. Hey, I'm on. It's been a long time. I'm sorry about Mato. Thank you, sir. Anyway, just don't end up the same way he did. Don't get too caught up playing with those Queen K toys, alright? Just his look is creepy. The way that they portrayed him there is creeping me out. Toys. And that a girl? He's that, you know, yeah. He's Suzuya. Hello? Oh, it's you. The guy General Chairman Washu personally recommended for the commission. The complete opposite type of Arima. Wonder what the chairman was thinking. Maru, I wouldn't badmouth the Washu family here. I'd never say it in public. I'd be squashed. But man, he's awfully scrawny. He really have balls. Maru, don't mind Suzuya too much. Do not bite him. Crap, he better not. Okay, I need you to relax there, buddy. Whew. What was that look? So anyway, what brought you here? This is the biggest case in the history of me. I can't screw it up. I need my pieces. So you guys will be helping the 11th Ward Special Task Force. By the way, this is an order. You can't say no. Alright, well. He says we can't say no. Chapter 56. What is this 11th Ward Special Task Force member list? Why are we assigned to the 20th Ward? Sure, he did graduate at the head of the class, but I'm confident in what I can do. Watch yourself, Takizawa. Doesn't Takizawa end up getting fucked up by Koma, the one that doesn't speak? But Mr. Hoji, I want to fight too. Allocating our forces to the 11th Ward doesn't mean we can neglect the 20th Ward. Special Investigator Murado put some thought into this. He left 2 of us in charge of the 20th Ward. We should be proud of that. Juzo's only a rank 3. Why am I always second fiddle? Here's all the guys here. 24, 37, 26, 19. Look at all these investigators from the main office. He is not messing around. I can almost feel how much Maru is gambling on this. We'll be extremely thinned out around the 23rd Ward. The hell's in the 23rd Ward? So you use the only rank 3, huh? Maru will use whatever at his disposal, even an old lady. He must think Juzo could be helpful. Juzo could be useful. But man, there's a guy among our enemies that concerns me. Which guy? This one. 13th Ward's Jason. Yeah. The 13th Ward is the ward the CCG is paying the most attention to after wards 1 through 4. The ghoul considered the most troublesome in that ward is 13th Ward's Jason. His name comes from the hockey mask he wears, his origins in the 13th Ward. And because of his brutal disposition, if he gets you, you'll be thoroughly toyed with and thrown out like a rag. He's a sadistic bastard who kills not to feed, but for fun. I would have loved to seen Jason and Juzo. Because they're both, like, unhinged as fuck. I would have loved to see that. Now, Juzo probably does one-tap him, I'm assuming. Maybe. Maybe I'm underestimating. He's one of the ghouls not even senior investigators want to come up against. Without knowing their originalization structure, it's certain to be an uphill battle. What a crappy assignment. By the way, Amon, your Queen K's broken, isn't it? Yes, sir. Be careful with it, alright? It's all we've got left of Harima. I'm sorry, you're absolutely right. Harima, she was a good girl. She had a strong sense of justice and was so thoughtful. I remember when she used to bake us cookies. I'm gonna get teary-eyed. I'll stop. Harima, I'm sorry about your Queen K. I wonder what that ghoul is doing. Ever since that night, his presence has haunted the corner of my mind. The meaning of his words, his expressions, it brings back memories I didn't want brought back. Katara, who said you could come in? Yeah, he's losing it. You can use Motto's Queen K's, so pick out whichever one you want. I can't divulge everything in his will, but that was a part of it. Oh, just left him to him, huh? Mr. Motto, don't break it this time. Yes, sir. By the way, where's Suzuya? Probably somewhere up high. Hey, right here, there's lots of ghouls in the 11th ward. Maybe I could get a new Queen K. I can't wait. Yeah, who you talking to, buddy? Who's Ray? You better behave or else Mom will be angry with you again. Yeah, I can't wait till we get to that. I can't remember if the mom that ends up torturing him and has his way or her way or whatever he is mentally, is she a ghoul or was she just a human? Can't remember. Very big mom situation here. Hey, keep cutting. Squad 1 needs to be fed soon. It's chopping up human bodies. Human bodies? Why me? I can't do this. Kaneki, you don't feel well, do you? Give me half. I'm actually pretty quick at this. Slide it over while the guard's not looking. I'll do it. My head's spinning from nausea. It was gross, but I thought I couldn't keep relying on Banjo. Do what you can. These must be the people Awagiri killed. A hunter like Ghoul Squad killed them all. We were tasked to disassemble them into bite-sized pieces. The entire group is divided into 5 squads. Each squad is given a job and fed according to schedule. It definitely seems impossible to escape while an officer is around. Yeah, Jason, quit looking at me, bro. You're creeping me out. I hate the feel of flesh. It's hard, but also kind of soft. This is a pig. This is a pig. Yeah, he's trying to psych himself out. I'm sorry if I don't think that this one had to be killed by Yamori. Yeah. Ayatos cut their limbs off clean, but Yamoris are all mashed up. It's tough to look at even for a ghoul. Switch with me, no way. Guys from the 13th ward are sick. Oh, it's the kid. Hey, punk. I saw you take a piece. This ain't your meat, you little thief. Banjo steps in and takes the hit. What are you doing, Banjo? I'm sorry. I told him to steal it. What? I was starving. Dang, he's trying to take all the heat. That ain't no excuse. You worthless 11th ward trash. Dang, Banjo's really a good guy, huh? He sure is. No, not right now. Yeah. Meat scraps again. What are we, dogs? Banjo, I'm sorry. It was my fault. Yeah. If they suspect anything, our plan is finished. You're going to protect your mother, aren't you? We're going to get out of here together. We just got to hang in there, all right? Here, take my share. Dang, he's really a nice guy. Banjo, it's fine. It's a kid's job to grow up. Besides, I shouldn't be getting any bigger. I need to stay slim for the ladies. Fair. My stomach's just upset. He's really like, what a leader, huh? Here, Banjo, here, take it. They all gave him a piece. You know Kaneki's not gonna eat his shit. Please, Banjo, we probably don't have much time. The moment I couldn't find Rize, I became worthless to Awagiri. I need to get us out before they get rid of me. I'm their leader. To this day, I think if I'd been a strong leader like Rize, the 11th ward wouldn't have been taken over. All of us could have lived much. I think y'all would have gotten steamrolled regardless. Totaro, Noro, Jason, no. Strong or not, I think you get steamrolled. They're lucky to have you as their leader. Hey, Nico. You think a one-eyed is hard to break? Oh, God. And it begins. Oh, it ends right there. Damn. Well. We know where this leads. I'm pretty... And I think I brought this up a couple chapters ago. Even if you've never read Tokyo Ghoul, I feel like if you're kind of in the know of anime and manga, you have some idea of this, right? The whole like cracking the knuckles, the centipede, Kaneki going crazy in the chair. I feel like even if you've never, would you say that that's a pretty iconic anime moment of like if you put all the animes across there, you know, Goku going Super Saiyan for the first time, or Gon Trent like raging out against Pito, or Goku going Ultra Instinct, or, you know, the reveals in Attack on Titan, and, you know, the list just goes on and on and on. This has to be, like, if you were to show somebody that's never seen the anime before, I'm going to show you a 1-minute video It's gonna have like 5 seconds of the most popular anime moments across all anime. That would be included, I think, in my mind. But great stuff. It's picking. I feel the tension from this chapter for sure. Just like them trying to escape, and just in the back of my head, you know it's not gonna work. I just can't remember who all dies here, and who we know Kaneki Ken does, but he's never the same after this. And we see it beginning already, so we'll leave it there and see. We will see. Appreciate it, everybody. Like, your favorite, subscribe, and as always,